Hey there, Tom. Well, many days this week are going to look a lot like this. Lots of sunshine, warm temperatures as well. We are ending September on a summery note, and October is going to begin the same. Temperatures today reach the mid-90s. Still 93 right now in Houston, 87 in Galveston, 92 right now at Lake Conroe. It's been a beautiful sunny day today, a refreshing morning. Now, temperatures tomorrow morning, just a couple of degrees warmer. We'll be in the upper 60s as kids head to school, but then in the afternoon, we'll be in the mid-90s. Thankfully, the humidity will not be too high, so we don't have to worry about it being too steamy in the afternoon for any after-school sports or activities, but the sunshine is going to be bright. Again, a high UV index for Monday, and we keep this warm and dry pattern going all week long. Our best chance for rain is going to be next weekend, and it's only a 30% chance both days. And this warm and dry pattern, again, it's beautiful for outdoor activities, but the next chance for rain we could potentially see could be coming from the tropics. We'll have more on what we're monitoring potentially in the Gulf of Mexico as we head into next weekend coming up. So these 90-degree afternoons, while they've been hot, they haven't been too steamy. That's going to change later this week. As the top thing you need to know tonight as you look ahead to a new work week, a new month, these warm summery temperatures are going to stay with us all the way through this week, next weekend, and potentially into the following week as well. This warm and dry weather pattern really sinking in, not only here in southeast Texas, but across much of the country. Look at this. The precipitation outlook, it's bleak for much of the country this weekend into the following weekend as well. Portions of the East Coast potentially seeing the opposite pattern with potentially some better chances for rain over the next couple of days and over that course of the week. Now, this is not good news, again, for southeast Texas, as we are now starting to see drier soil levels here in the region in Houston, and also now moderate drought conditions for College Station, for Brenham. So this is going to become an increasing concern if we don't get a good amount of rain or multiple chances for rain over the next week, which is not in the forecast right now. We could potentially see some of our drought conditions get worse here in southeast Texas into the middle of October. Meanwhile, we're also keeping a close eye on the tropics. And one thing I want you to know tonight is that it is very active in the Atlantic right now. We have Isaac, we have Joyce, and potentially Kirk developing by tomorrow with now potential storm 12 and another wave behind it. And this is something we typically see in September. Now, thankfully, these are all fish storms and none pose the threat to the Gulf of Mexico, but here too, we are still monitoring potentially a broad area that could develop and spin up a potential tropical system later this week. The timing for that right now would be between Friday and Sunday. It's not a guarantee. It's still 50-50 odds. While conditions could be favorable, it doesn't mean it's a guarantee, and computer models are still split with that today. Meanwhile, tonight, it's beautiful right now in Houston. So warm, 93 degrees right now in Houston, and closer to the coast in Galveston, 87 degrees. The water is so calm and so blue. We will take that here in southeast Texas. Now, as for the air quality, though, instead of the water quality, we have seen some higher levels of ozone today, specifically south of I-10 and near, of course, Galveston Bay, and then also in portions of Brazoria County, too. We have an ozone pollution watch in effect today. That's been extended to tomorrow as well for Houston, Harris County, Galveston County, and Brazoria County as well. Higher levels of ozone that are typically always here high in the sky can mix down closer to the ground when we have a calmer, warmer weather pattern in place. And that's what we got to continue this week. Here is your 10-day forecast. It's a beautiful week, all things considered. Very warm, very nice. You got after-school activities. You got anything happening this week, you are good to go. Small rain chances as we head into next weekend. That's dependent, though, on what could potentially happen in the Gulf with right now this warmer weather pattern.